Hey everyone, just more evidence. Not like I personally need anymore, and neither should you, but we are now getting it. That yeah, you cannot trust the RCMP. Headline on the Toronto Sun, Lilly, evidence shows Mounties kept a copy of the gun registry. Supported by Brian Lilly, May 2nd, 2021. So yeah, remember under the Harper conservative government, actually it was one of the few things that I supported, which was the fact that they were to strike down the long gun registry and have it completely destroyed. Once again, great decision and the right thing to do for law-abiding gun owners in this country. But as we're finding out now, the reality didn't quite match up with the rhetoric. When criminal defense lawyer Ed Burlew was sifting through the documents sent over by a Crown prosecutor regarding his client, one jumped out. It was proof that the RCMP had kept a copy of the gun registry despite Parliament ordering it destroyed in 2012. The long gun registry was brought into being in 1995 with Bill C-68, but was done away with after the passage of Bill C-19 in 2012. Yet here was Burlew looking at a document from 2019 with information that could only come from the registry. I was shocked and disgusted, Burlew told me. They kept it. It's a secret file. This shows that there is someone within the RCMP who has deliberately lied to Parliament and the courts. The document that Burlew uncovered was prepared by the Register of Firearms, part of the RCMP, and sent to the OPP for a case they were working on. That document contains not only the serial number of each firearm seized, but also the firearm identification number, a number that would not exist or be attached to the rifles and shotguns seized without a copy of the registry existing. Burlew's client, who is presumed innocent unless convicted when he has his day in court, purchased the gun legally years ago while the registry was still in place. Speaking with lawyers and others active in this area of the criminal justice system, I hear time and again that people are not shocked that the RCMP has kept information that was ordered destroyed by Parliament. One security expert who works with both police and defense lawyers on sensitive files and asked not to be identified said that he believes most major police forces in Canada kept a copy of the registry in one way or another and use it regularly. Defense lawyer William Jaska said that these types of documents were showing up in cases shortly after the registry was ordered abolished, but he hasn't seen this in years. What bothers him, though, is that the RCMP, OPP, and the Crown Prosecutor's Office all handled this document before handing it over to Burlew during disclosure. This has gone through 3 levels of filters and is still being disseminated, Jaska said. The problem is that in 2019, this information shouldn't be there. Anyways, folks, I'll place a link to this article in the description of the video below. Got to move on to the next one. But once again, I mean, look at this. I mean, another example. It's ruled by edict. Like there's no semblance of an actual genuine justice in this country anymore. And anyone that still falsely believes that there is, well, I mean, first of all, you're out of touch with reality, and you're a definite hindrance on those of us who are trying to get us in the place where there is genuine rule of law, right? Consistent rule of law, where people are treated properly and appropriately based on their fundamental rights and their inherent and inalienable freedoms that, yeah, can't be overridden, denied, or ignored by political edict or a notwithstanding clause or any piece of legislation. Like, this is the thing. But once again, all that requires and relies on uninformed citizenry who actually understands what freedoms are and are willing to defend them. And unfortunately in Canada, that's not necessarily the case. It's Canadian Libertarian, and I love liberty.